That's nice, I like that. Great chain is guided by your hand.
They're just sing this song. Mommy's gone. And Daddy too. Wait. This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
You could have snuck up on a revolver.
Changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Like, what is this? This is Andrew Ryan. I know because I played the game. No, in memory of Winston. Okay. I don't know who that is. I bet he's just one guy in the game. I don't know the reference though. Cashmere Restaurant. Blood. So, when they were thinking about the... No, I'm just gonna tell you all of my, like, trivia knowledge while we play this game, because why not? So when they first started making the design, the aesthetic of the game, they were like, we have to make this one room the aesthetic we want, and then echo it. If we can't do that, we can't make the game. So the Cashmere Restaurant was that room. The first room they made that kind of showed the aesthetic of Bioshock, which is pretty impressive, I'd say. Let's go downstairs. I know you can look through the iron sights, but I don't know how to do it.
Charlie, where you going? Nah, Charlie! Don't make it double!
Gotcha. Aha! Right in the face. Take another pistol, please. I also remapped my buttons. A lot of people use the WASD keys. Aquavox, personal voice recorder. Recording the thoughts and lives of rapture citizens for 5 years and counting. Fontaine Futuristics for the city of the future. Oh, so Fontaine made them. I didn't know that. But like theater. Can't get in there. Come bite the eaves. Avoid Eve's garden. I hope I didn't make it too dark. That's my only worry. I'd prefer it a little bit brighter. Lose health, but you gain from smoking. N.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Imagine my surprise. Oh, just guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
It's interesting to play this game now and be like explaining it to somebody who's never played it before. Considering all that, I know exactly what they're talking about. I don't want to spoil it, but I know, and it's just interesting to think like I was once somebody who didn't know what that meant. Oh, little turtle. That's fun. interesting that there's a Footlight Theater and then another theater. I think they just had a bunch of assets for a theater, so they used it. Yeah. So there's another part in the game, a section called Fort Frolic, and they had a lot of theater stuff, assets for it. So I believe they put it in here and put it in the Footlight Theater, which we'll see in just a bit. But let's go into the employees only section real quick. God, I wish I had a light like in Fallout, or I could just turn on my Pip-Boy light. But alas, I cannot. They're good at the atmosphere too, like trigger this, trigger whoever it is talking right now. This can scare a lot of people.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
I guess a lot of people didn't know to do that intuitively, so Atlas told you. Fun little tutorial, you know? Alright, let's continue on. It is hot in my room. Oh, shit. Alright, watch this. Not many people notice that, but there's a little sister in there that looks at you, and you could hear the vent too. I didn't even notice that before. See? New things every time. Let's call. Maybe this one? Nope, nothing. Masquerade Ball 1959. And of course, thanks to the audio recording we had, that was when war broke out. Happened.
I'm too spliced up. I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
You're in the dames, now we're going to the gents. It's dirty. It's dirty too. And like, I remember doing this, and like, my friend John was like, this is in the, you know, on the right hemisphere. And I was like, what?
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Anyway, it's because, can I leave? Oh, I can't. The door closes, that's interesting. I didn't know that. But anyway, with the toilet, if it's like going clockwise, it's right. If it's going counterclockwise, it's left. I've never done any research on that, so I don't know.
That child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Haven't been over here before. And there's nothing here. Just the lights. Light theater. Fishies. Oh, I've never seen the fishies before.
a big daddy. She got it out of him. He keeps her safe.
Well, dang. Broken vending machine. So, what gets me is this lock. It's the same lock in Bioshock 2 that you can't, like, break with the drill. But in Bioshock 2, yeah, in Bioshock 2, you can't break it with the drill, and Spike's supposed to open it for you. It's a drill, and I can just whack it, and boom, here we are. Oh, P is to save the game. Interesting. P? Oh, it's the pause menu, I see. We also have a quick save, which for me is K and O. It's just always been that. It's just, those are two keys that have always been out of the way, that I've always used, so why change it now? Right, now here's the first film for the director's commentary. Let's listen. You've unlocked an episode. Play it now or view it later. Let's actually view it later. It's plot details, ending. First time players may wish to complete the game before viewing. Play now. Okay, yeah, so we do have it unlocked. Cool. Let's go. Move on. I don't quite know what this... Oh, that's the Kashmir entrance. That was blocked off. That makes sense now. Okay. Desmond Dolene, Andrew Ryan's favorite gal, limited time engagement. We hear about her later in the game, too. And the water, you know what we can do. Medical pavilion, a metro, which we can't ever access. Secure plasmid and evolve! Wonders world of Raptor. That's a big daddy. I did one, but nonetheless. So you want to go that way, but I want to explore just a little bit. Medical. Yeah, and a friend of mine also said he found a plasmid in a toilet. And I've played this game many times and I have yet to see a plasmid in a toilet. I think I looked it up too and I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna call it bogus, but you know, prove me wrong, please. Alright, so I think we're good. Let's do it.
Security alert in progress.
Who did that? There's some more. We go. I love easy mode. It just saves so much time. I want to go back. How did that fall?
Oh Christ! You're trapped! I'm gonna try to override the exit from here.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches said to you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or das Vidania, Jerry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This you could just hit, and that will do the same thing as hitting R, which you could do before that cutscene, so you could skip it. So if you're speedrunning, there you go. No one really knew of that trick until, like, I believe a developer was live streaming the game, and he showed that to everyone, and then just that became common knowledge for speedrunners, which is awesome. Alright.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Introducing the future of health and wellness, the Vita Chamber. Restore vigor and spirit with the touch of a button.
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Vita stat feel better. Quality that you can beat when your vitality is as important as your time. When an empty, fill up with Eve. Yes, Diamond's pretty popular in this game. He's the first boss, so to speak.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Yeah, so that's a character who we're gonna learn about through the audio diaries. Like, it's a lot of this game is implicit. You have to search for it and pick up the clues to know what's going on. That's what made it so interesting as well. Because they don't just tell you. There's a great story, but they don't just tell you everything. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna cut it up into 20-minute chunks and post it like that. I want to do the classic YouTube Let's Play, you know, kind of like Game Grumps and stuff. And we'll see how that goes and see if it will evolve. It will give me an excuse to play more video games, practice my editing and consistency and all that jazz, and improve in my commentary. Like, if you see my channel, I've already done some other games, and I've done this before in like 2015, 2016, but I never stuck to it, so will I stick to it? Probably not, but I want to begin again, at least to get into the career of editing, which is what I want to do for work nowadays. You gotta do something you enjoy, and that's something I think I could probably enjoy in videos and all that. And you can make a good amount of money now. Anyway, I gotta go. Cheers. See you next time. Save and save.